After me talking to Rasheeda, I'm like, yo, me and Jasmine gotta meet up to shut this down at the source. I don't want Cannon to sit back and gotta see me saying all kind of stuff to his mom, but I'm really pissed off that you plan on my marriage.
When life hits you hard, who do you call? Your true love or your latest partner? Well, for Kirk Frost, that decision has made everyone talk. After a recent health scare landed him in the hospital, Kirk made a surprising move. He reached out to his wife Rasheeda with what insiders are calling an emotional plea for forgiveness. Now, if you've been keeping up, you know Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage has been through some serious ups and downs. Cheating scandals, secret babies, and let's not forget, Jasmine Washington. She's not just Kirk's ex-mistress, she's also the mother of his child. And her reaction to all of this? Let's just say it's bringing a whole new level of drama. But what's really going on here? Is Kirk genuinely trying to make amends? Or is this just another chapter in his messy love life? Let's break it all down.
Somebody said you got a baby with some chick. And
what?
I'm thinking it's a joke. So I'm looking like, okay, really? I got a baby with a chick, cool. But then the broad come walking out the back.
Well, who is the broad?
Some drunk broad stumbling at the bar and like...
What's her name?
Jasmine. She just talking like, yo, you know, yeah, I got a baby and you, just something. And I'm looking like, okay, go ahead and say I'm joking.
So a few days ago, Kirk shared a video that detailed his recent health struggles, and it wasn't pretty. In the post, he revealed that he had been battling pain caused by a kidney stone. According to Kirk, the pain was so intense it felt like the worst experience of his life. In his own words, Kirk said, at 3:45 a.m., I passed a kidney stone, and I am so relieved. Thank you, Lord. I'm not gonna lie, they told me I might need surgery, but lo and behold, it passed. Alongside this, he showed fans the kidney stone itself, something he described as huge. He even admitted that he almost had to go through surgery to remove it, which definitely had some of his followers worried. Now, some fans were relieved that Kirk dodged surgery, but not everyone was feeling so forgiving. The comments section turned into a total battleground of sympathy and side eyes. While some folks were genuinely happy he was on the mend and wishing him a quick recovery, others were raising eyebrows about his health choices. One fan even said, Kirk, you really need to see a doctor again. That stone looks huge. Are you sure you're in the safe zone? Plus, there were whispers about the timing of his post, with some thinking it was more than just a health update. And it turns out those people might have been onto something, because news broke that Kirk's health took a turn for the worse. Rumor has it that his pain didn't just vanish after passing the kidney stone. He ended up back in the hospital, and this time things were looking pretty serious. Insiders even said that doctors were worried he might not make it without urgent care. During this tough time, Kirk made a surprising move. He asked for Rasheeda to be by his side. Sources say he reached out to her personally, wanting her support while he dealt with his health issues. But here's where it gets even crazy. Kirk and Rasheeda's relationship has been rocky, to say the least. They've been married for over 20 years, but their history is filled with drama. Kirk's affair with Jasmine Washington not only shook their marriage, but also resulted in a kid. The chaos didn't stop there. There have been plenty of heated co-parenting fights and rumors of Kirk flirting with Jasmine behind Rasheeda's back. Not exactly the model of loyalty, right? Now, after all that, he's reaching out to Rasheeda for forgiveness. Insiders say his request isn't just about needing someone to lean on during his health scare. He actually wants to make things right for all the hurt he's caused her over the years. But the big question is Kirk really sorry? Or is he just scared of what might happen if Rasheeda decides to finally walk away for good? Rasheeda has always been open about how tough it is to stay in a marriage with so much baggage. In past interviews, she's talked about how her decision to stick around wasn't easy, but it was based on her faith and wanting to keep the family together. But this new situation might be pushing her patience to the limit. While Kirk asking for Rasheeda's support could be seen as a vulnerable moment, a lot of fans aren't buying it. Many people think this is just another round of Kirk trying to get forgiveness without really changing his ways. Others feel it's way too little too late, considering all the disrespect Rasheeda has put up with over the years.
So Jasmine told Mama D, you text her saying you'll give her more money if she gives you more.
What? Come on, dog. Like, I don't be around that. I don't even come to your door because you come to the door naked.
What the going on?
Forgiveness can feel like a betrayal, and Jasmine is not here for it. When she found out that Kirk reached out to Rasheeda for support during his health scare, she was very livid. Sources say she felt blindsided and betrayed that he turned to Rasheeda instead of her, especially since she's been a big part of his life, messy as it is. This isn't the first time Jasmine has called Kirk out for what she sees as neglect. Remember that time she confronted him about co-parenting? She didn't hold back, accusing him of missing important moments like their son Cannon's birthday and not sticking to their agreements. At one point, she even suggested that he wasn't giving their kid the same love and attention as his other children, which really hit home for fans and Kirk. Jasmine's been holding on to her frustrations for a while, but things really blew up when she brought receipts to a public event. During that dramatic confrontation, she claimed that Kirk was still trying to get with her behind Rasheeda's back and hinted at some shady messages and behavior, which Kirk awkwardly tried to brush off. It was clear he was juggling too many lies and two women who were over his games. Now that Kirk is leaning on Rasheeda during a tough time, Jasmine feels pushed aside. Insiders are buzzing that she might be plotting her next move, and it could go either way. She might finally decide to step back from the drama and focus on co-parenting, or she could be gearing up to spill more tea about Kirk to expose him even more. As the lines between love, loyalty, and betrayal get all mixed up, fans are left wondering, who will Kirk really choose in the end?
Heartbreak is like the worst thing to get over. And I don't want to cry no more. I promise y'all. I said I ain't want to cry about this no more because at the end of the day, this is a lesson. But more than anything, this is a lesson for you to understand what you've done. You know, we have children, and that's the main thing that bothers me, is we have children who look at you like a superhero. You are a father, and for you to do this, you didn't think about all the consequences of this. And not only did you hurt me, but you broke me.
For Rasheeda, this situation isn't exactly new. She's handled years of public humiliation, from Kirk's affair with Jasmine to his questionable co-parenting behavior. Despite everything, Rasheeda has stood firm in her decision to keep her family together. In an interview, she once said, "People love to judge my choices, but no one can understand what it's like to walk in my shoes. My decisions are my own, and at the end of the day, I follow my heart." However, this time might feel different for Rasheeda. While Kirk's health scare could be an opportunity for reconciliation, fans are questioning whether she should give him yet another chance. Some folks feel Kirk's past behavior speaks louder than his current pleas for forgiveness, and Rasheeda deserves better than a partner who disrespects her. And then there's Jasmine, who has her own grievances to air. Over the years, she's spoken openly about Kirk's alleged failure to live up to promises he made during their affair. From co-parenting disagreements to claims that he would eventually leave Rasheeda, Jasmine feels she's been strung along. Now that Kirk has gone back to Rasheeda during his health scare, she's more upset than ever. With both women questioning Kirk's loyalty for different reasons, the love triangle only seems to be getting messier. And if you thought the drama between Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jasmine was intense, wait until you hear what fans had to say.
Why would you tell Mama D? I'm trying to bang you for more money. That's bad.
So you ain't never offered me no money if we're You wanna play?
Wow.
Yeah, let's play.
Social media has been buzzing, and the opinions are as divided as you'd expect. So on one hand, you've got Team Rasheeda, people who feel for her after all the times Kirk has messed up. One person even said Rasheeda has been through so much, it's crazy that Kirk thinks he deserves her forgiveness. She should just walk away with her head held high. Then there are those who think Rasheeda sticking around just lets Kirk keep being a jerk. One fan pointed out, she had so many chances to leave, but she stayed. At some point, you can't keep blaming the guy. And let's not forget Team Jasmine, which has surprisingly picked up some supporters. Some folks think Jasmine is getting a bad rap. One fan argued Kirk made promises to Jasmine too. She didn't make him cheat. Why is she the only one getting dragged when Kirk is the one who started all this? Of course, there's also Team No One. A lot of fans are just over the whole love triangle, saying all three of them are to blame for the mess. One popular tweet said, Rasheeda, Jasmine, and Kirk are all messy, and this whole situation is toxic. They should just go their separate ways. Beyond the teams, people are diving into some issues like loyalty, forgiveness, and cheating. Fans are discussing whether Rasheeda sticking by Kirk shows strength or just a fear of being alone. Others are questioning why women like Jasmine get involved with married guys, knowing how it usually ends. One comment really hit home. Society always blames the women, but Kirk is the common denominator. Why are we even arguing about Jasmine versus Rasheeda when the real problem is Kirk's lack of loyalty? These reactions have also shown a cultural split. Some people see forgiveness as a good thing, even after being betrayed, while others think staying with someone like Kirk sets a bad example for relationships. With all the drama and secrets coming out, it's clear this love triangle isn't going anywhere anytime soon. As Kirk tries to win Rasheeda back, you can't help but wonder, is he really sorry for all the hurt he's caused? Or is this just another chapter in his messy story? From my perspective, Rasheeda has a tough choice ahead. Staying might show loyalty, but walking away could be the ultimate way to respect herself. And as for Jasmine, if Kirk's past is anything to go by, she might want to stop waiting for him to change. But what do you guys think? Should Rasheeda forgive Kirk, or is this the final straw? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next update. We've got some more topics coming your way, including more celebrity drama and behind-the-scenes exclusives.